Hello, and welcome to How Moral Are You? Today we will be discussing Lawrence Kohlberg's stages of moral development, which consist of 3 levels with 6 stages, 2 at each level. The first level, also known as the pre-conventional stage, is made up of stage 1, which is obedience and punishment, and stage 2, which is individual interest. In the first stage of obedience and punishment, we only desire to avoid punishment and submit to power. In other words, we believe that might makes right when making our everyday decisions. In the second stage, we pursue our individual wishes and fail to think of others. This can be seen as an eye for an eye stage, and people who think this way are usually referred to as egoists. For this level, the ages at which this type of thinking occurs is normally up to 10 to 13 years of age. The second level, or the conventional level, focuses on significant others and contains stage 3, which is interpersonal conformity, and stage 4, which is societal conformity. Interpersonal conformity refers to one's belief that right is only the expectation of society. Our values only depend upon conformity to a group's beliefs and behaviors. Societal conformity refers to one's belief that we must obey fixed laws when making our decisions, rather than if we believe something is right or wrong. The normal ages for this level are the beginning of middle school to middle age, with most people finishing at this level. Finally, the third level, or the post-conventional level, focuses on justice and the common good and consists of stage 5, which is social contract, and stage 6, which are universal ethics principles. A social contract refers to our need for the balance of social order and individual rights. In other words, our actions and decisions will depend on our logical application of our own principles to a certain situation. We look to find a solution that serves everyone well. Lastly, someone who uses universal ethics principles to make their decisions will create solutions based on the equality and well-being of others. People in this stage often value their own golden rules or moral principles over their very own life. Very few end up ever reaching this stage, and if they do, it is often after their middle ages. Now let's try to see if we can correctly pair a situation with their level of moral development: pre-conventional, conventional, or post-conventional. A family living in Nazi Germany has been faced with an extremely difficult situation. Should they safeguard a Jewish family from death, or should they let them get taken away? In the end, they decide to take the family in because they judge that it is the right thing to do, and no matter what the situation, no innocent life should be sacrificed for their own personal safety from the German law. If you guessed post-conventional, you are correct. The family uses their own moral ethics principles in order to make their decision on saving the Jewish family, showing stage 6 in the post-conventional level of development. Number 2, a student has had a long day at school and does not want to do his homework. However, when making the decision, he concludes that he must do his homework because if he doesn't complete it, he'll get spanked by his parents. And if you guessed pre-conventional, you are correct. The student uses only the fact that he will get punished in order to make the decision on completing his homework, modeling stage 1 of the pre-conventional level of development. And finally, for the third one, we have a teenager goes to a high school party with no parents, and when he gets there, he sees that there is alcohol there. Understanding that there are laws specifically against underage drinking, he decides not to drink at the party. If you guessed conventional, you are correct. The teenager exemplifies stage 4, meaning that he cares most about fixed laws when making decisions, which is, in this case, the law of no underage drinking. And that concludes our session of How Moral Are You? Thank you, and we hope you have gained a better understanding to the question of how moral are you?